Um, Probably gonna watch Big Bang Theory today as my TV show of choice while I eat. I'm just gonna eat for like 2 or 3 hours straight, cooking and eating, cooking and eating. Cause I have like 950 calories I can eat, so that means quarter of a pizza, a bunch of vegetables, half of a sausage, all kinds of cool stuff coming up. I can't wait. Every meal is so exciting when you're on a diet because you're pretty much starving all the time. And so every meal is kind of like, I don't know, first of all, when you're hungry, food tastes better. That's just a fact. And so that makes it more exciting. You look forward to everything you eat. And yeah, I don't know. I'm like literally really hungry all the time, so it's just super fun to eat right now. I think about the meals, I look forward to them. So that's different compared with like if you're just eating like a pig all the time, then meals just become a whatever, really. You're never really hungry. I mean, you're like more interested in food. You're like, it's I'm due to eat, but you're not like, oh, I gotta eat. You're not like starving because you have so much fat and you eat heavy meals all the time, so you're never really hungry. That's just my opinion though. Maybe some fat people are really hungry and food tastes delicious every time. But that hasn't been my experience as a fat person or a somewhat fat person, we can say. Several people have told me I never got actually that fat, so that's kind of nice. But some people think I did get fat, so there's been some differences in opinion there. But pretty soon nobody's gonna think I'm fat because I'm dropping weight like crazy. 6 pounds in 1 week. Wow. I had no idea I'd lose that fast. And I didn't go on a diet aiming for those numbers either. That's a lot higher than I expected. It's a lot higher than my diet would have suggested. It just happened. I guess I just got lucky. I don't know. I think I'm just somebody that can lose weight pretty easily. Well, it's not so much I'm filling up with veggies, but yeah, that's part of. Well, I mean, yeah, it's part of the strategy, I guess. This is my diet for today. Let's see. I already had half of a hamburger. I already had the 6 ounces of ham. I already had my Munster cheese slice. I already had the carrot. I already had the banana. So still tonight, I get to look forward to an entire grapefruit and 2 mandarins and 4 marshmallows as my evening snack right before bed. For dinner, I get to look forward to a quarter of a pizza, 5 olives, a quarter cup of coleslaw, half a cup of cottage cheese, 1 cup of cauliflower, half a pound of chicken, and a half of a sausage link. So I got a lot of eating to do. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch some good TV shows and eat my butt off. Now, if you're thinking, well, Larry, should you be eating and watching TV shows when you could work right up until bedtime? I say no. I already worked 10 hours today. And that's it. Like, I don't believe in working 12 plus hour days unless if you're like really into it and you just woke up really early and it just happens. Like, I'll do it for sure, but it's like a day in day out type of thing. I think that can lead to burnout a lot faster, and I really don't have any interest in burning myself out for no reason. How do you lose weight eating all these salty meats? Uh, I mean, it all comes down to calories. I'm eating 2,007 calories, and my daily goal was 2,093 calories. I'm 86 calories shy of my daily goal. My daily goal is set up by my fitness calculator to put me at a caloric deficit from maintenance. So that means every day you have a certain amount of calories you need to eat to not gain weight or lose weight. If you eat below that level of calories, the amount your body uses a day, then you lose weight. It's simple math. And it doesn't matter if you eat fatty meats, doesn't matter if you eat salty stuff, doesn't matter if you eat vegetables. What matters is that you eat less calories than you burn. Plain and simple as that. And this is set up to put me at a deficit, and I always even I always go below it. So I usually shave off 80 to 200 calories off of even that goal. Meaning I'm probably more like at a 2 pound a week loss of weight based on doing it, being even below what this calculator tells me to do. It's kind of like bonus points to me. And then as far as feeling good while you eat below your maintenance level, because you're going to be extra hungry if you do that, you have to make sure you're getting enough fats, sugars, proteins, and carbs, which is what they calculate for you. These are the levels you should be at. I always come up way shy on carbs, but you want to kind of get close-ish to that number. Because if, let's say you just had 3 protein shakes and you had 0 carbs, you're going to be craving carbs and feeling like huge withdrawals and sugar cravings if you're not getting carbs or sugar. So you have to get those numbers up the best you can. You don't want to just have pure 100% protein because your body can't use any more than 0.67 times your lean body mass. So these calculators help. I shoot for between 135 to 160 grams of protein a day. 135 is my minimum. So you got to have plenty of protein in order to not lose muscle while losing weight. That's where you get in trouble. You do not want to lose muscle because then you'll end up skinny fat. If you're putting in all this effort to lose weight and you finally hit your goal and you look like crap, what good does that do? I want to lose weight and look powerful because when you gained all that weight, the only positive side of that is when you gain weight, you also gain muscle. That's just how it works. You need more muscle just to carry all that extra fat you're using. Think of it as like if you're 20 pounds overweight, you're carrying a 20-pound dumbbell all day long throughout your whole body. Your legs get more powerful. Everything's stronger just to move all that extra weight that you're just carrying. It's like wearing weight, like ankle weights or something. Like it helps you build muscle. So you gain muscle when you get fat. And so when you lose that fat, it makes sense that you should at least try to save that muscle. That's the only positive side of having gained fat. And that's what bulking pretty much is. It's where you gain muscle and fat, and so that for the purpose of ultimately increasing your muscle mass. And then you cut, getting rid of just the fat, but keeping the muscle you gained earlier during the bulking phase. So that's what bulking and cutting is all about, and you do it in cycles. You cut till you hit 10% body fat, and then you bulk till you hit 15% body fat. Then you cut till you hit 10. Rinse, repeat until your muscles just are enormous. But you never want to bulk past about 15% body fat because then you're just starting to get chubby. Anything above 15 is no-go. If you're above 15, you need to be cutting. So no bulking for you, fatty. And I made that mistake before. I was like, you know what? Forget the cutting. I just want to get bigger muscles. And so I started bulking when I was already kind of chubby, and it just made me fat as heck. So you really don't want to do it that way. You should cut until you get to 10% body fat, then you can bulk. And only then. And I've learned that the hard way, and that's what everybody recommends. You had 7/8 of a frozen pizza today. Escapade, you need to be on a healthy meal plan. Yeah, 7/8 is about the amount I like to eat when I'm not on a diet. That's a good amount. If it's thin crust, I'll eat the whole thing. If it's normal frozen pizza, I'll eat about... Well, I mean, I try to eat 75%. I try to have a substantial snack left over for breakfast the next day. A quarter pizza for breakfast. That's usually how I roll. Anyways, guys, yeah, so the diet's going well. I had good productivity with my work today. I feel good. I'm healthy. My wife's not that mad at me that I'm aware of. No, she's not mad at me at all. Nobody's really mad at me. All is right with the world. My finances are in order. I'm saving. Uh, hey, I get to buy a new stock because I put money into the stock market every month, and this month I haven't done it, so I'm about due for that. Everything's going great. So I gotta say, I feel very blessed. I have the perfect life. Um, but you all can have the perfect life as well if only you were to move in with your parents, stay in your room all day and build robots. I mean, it works for me, so it should work for everyone else as well. You'll end up with a hot wife and tons of internet fame. So I highly recommend this. Alright guys, have a good day or night.